Next matchup, it is going to be the Thursday night game, and that's going to be the Saints taking on the Falcons, 8:20 Eastern kickoff on Turkey Day. The Saints are -7, total 49, so a half a point move toward New Orleans and movement upward on the total. The Saints open 6.5 up to -7. Total open 48.5 up to 49. 69% are leaning New Orleans, 57% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Falcons are plus 250 on the money line. Ishmael, Freeman, and Kaminsky are listed as questionable for Atlanta. The Falcons are just 3-8 on the year, 4-7 against the spread in those 11 games. They rank in the bottom 5 in points allowed, bottom 5 in pass yards allowed. They've dropped 7 out of their last 9 games, and they're just 3-6 against the spread in those 9. Atlanta's just 1-4 straight up at home, bottom 10 in home scoring, bottom 3 in home rushing. Meanwhile, the Saints on the other side, they are in the top 10 in road scoring, top 10 in passing. Drew Brees is completing 76% of his passes. He's averaging 268 yards per game. Michael Thomas, he's got over 1,200 yards receiving already, 6 touchdowns. He's averaging 113 yards per game. And Kamara, he's got 421 yards receiving out of the backfield. Now the Saints rank in the top 3 in rush yards allowed, top 10 in yards allowed per play. Cam Jordan has 9.5 sacks, 11 tackles for loss. Davis has 80 total tackles, 7 tackles for loss, and Williams has 4 interceptions and 12 pass breakups. New Orleans, first place in the NFC South, 9-2 straight up on the year, 4-1 on the road, 7-2 against the spread in their last 9. Line, Lattimore, and Harris are questionable, and when it comes to this total, New Orleans 3-3 to the under in their last 6. Atlanta 4-1 to the under in their last 5, 60% to the under at home. I'm going to lean Saints -7 and the under 49 in that game. Next matchup, it is going to be Redskins taking on the Panthers, 1 o'clock Eastern kickoff in Charlotte. Carolina's -10, total 40.5. We saw a 1-point move toward Carolina and movement downward on the total. Carolina open as the 9-point favorite. They're now -10. Total open 41.5, down to 40 and a hook. 59% are leaning Carolina, 51% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Redskins are plus 395 on the money line. The Redskins are